Hello and welcome to Jason's Sports Show, broadcasting live from Los Angeles, California. This time we're broadcasting from UCLA because you know what time it is. It's time for SBC Sports Broadcasting Camp. Let's stop the trash and get down to the real topics here. A-Rod, what's wrong with you? The A-Rod topic is a huge topic. That's why I brought in a gang of people that just talk about this. It's Nick, Noah, Chris, and Blake. They're new guys, newbies, rookies, and I brought in the weirdo, of course, from Carl, through the 50 states in what, like 50 days or 50 whatever.
Really? I got 50 days, and I got the NHL show.
Okay, you got that. I'm sorry.
I'm better at hockey than you.
Oh, okay. So we'll go around, starting with Nick. What do you think of A-Royd?
Well, I was reading The Onion the other day, and I don't know if you saw the poll of what should happen to A-Royd as his punishment. And my favorite is the 7th inning stretch execution. I thought that was freaking hilarious and sounds like a great idea.
Okay. I would make that a real thing.
That is common halftime entertainment in,
I'm pretty sure
Taliban.
Yankee fans would probably get a kick out of that.
Well, I know I would get a kick out of it too, so that'd be
Carl,
really fun. Yes, it would.
What do you want? Carl, what is your opinion
I'd like
on
to
this?
talk about how he's basically, even if he gets banned only like a season and a half, he gets banned through next year, he's not even going to play. Because he's going to be too old and his contract with the Yankees is going to be over. There's no chance he's ever going to make it back into the majors. Nobody's going to want him.
And if he argues, he's gone for the rest. His MLB career is gone.
Good point.
Houston will pay a max contract $100 million for 1 year.
They have a cap room.
It's more than half their...
No.
No, that is 3 times their
The Astros get rid of every single player in the roster. Just give Ray-Rod the whole entire payroll. Every night is a one-man show. A-Rod, he pitches, he hits, he runs, he catches. It's Alex Rodriguez. Anyways, enough of my trash. Chris, what do you think about A-Royd?
A-Royd, he's done. He's not going back.
Okay. What about you, Noah? What do you think of the loser in black and white?
Everybody knew that A-Rod was going to be all his career. After the first couple of scandals broke, you knew that he was juicing for his whole career.
Oh, my God.
And he's not going to stop. When somebody starts juicing, and you could tell by his forgiveness speech, he wasn't really forgiving. When you put on, he's just like, I'm really sorry. I didn't know what I was doing. And then he comes back and does it, so he's done.
Sorry to sound like Ryan Braun.
Cough, Ryan Braun.
I'm gonna say the Mariners should have kept him. We would have had one guy who's good. I don't care if he uses steroids, because at least we have one good player.
Other than
But other than we got really true. I mean, we have the King.
Can
I just say that was the worst trade of all time, sending Ichiro to the Yankees.
Yeah,
the Mariners, that was a terrible
No, that's
decision.
not the worst trade of all time. That's like number 10 on the Mariners list.
Well,
don't get wrong that we traded away Randy Johnson, A-Rod, Adam Jones.
Hey.
We traded away Adam Jones when he was in AAA. And now look at him.
Yes, you did. And that is a terrible, terrible decision for all you guys.
Anyways, Blake, what do you think?
Well, I was reading a report lately, and it said that A-Rod was in negotiation with our commissioner, Bud Selig, and I'm just wondering, why are they in a negotiation? If you break the rule, you should be suspended for life, especially if you're breaking it a second time. So I don't know why they're negotiating this. In my opinion, I just think that he should just automatically be suspended, not have a say about why or why not, or how long his suspension should be.
Sure. Manager Joe Girardi said this: I'm penciling in A-Rod a third in the lineup. Does Joe Girardi understand that A-Rod's not coming back, or is he just not?
No, he can play one more game.
I think he's going to try.
A-Rod will be playing tomorrow night.
No,
he can appeal.
But the thing is, during his
A-Rod's
appeal
playing in the
process,
minor leagues though right now.
He's about to come up from AAA, and the thing is, during the appeal, he can play in the majors for that time. It's one of the reasons that many MLB players have done that. There have been many players who have actually done big contributions during their appeal process. And so with A-Rod, he's going to play just 1 or 2 games because those are the last games he's ever going to play in the major leagues.
He's also trying to get some of his $100 million contract, and he's trying to get some of his money right now by playing. And by appealing, he's keeping his time.
Little Xbox
join the
achievement
time.
unlocked.
one of the things managers was Orioles manager guys. Buck Showalter brought up is the fact that if the Major League Baseball were to ban A-Rod, it would give an advantage to the Yankees. It would give them a lot of cap space. So how do you think? What could be the win-win in the situation? Should they ban A-Rod but still keep the money away from the Yankees?
It's a win-win no matter if you're A-Rod. You're a okay.
No. I mean win-win for baseball because the unfair part is if A-Rod gets banned and the money still goes back to the Yankees, the Yankees can spend like crazy. But if the money doesn't go back to the Yankees, they have to deal with that for how many years?
Here's the thing with A-Rod. I believe he signed through 2017, and he's got a big cap hit going on, over $20 million, maybe over 30. I do not know the exact contract. But here's what I think with him. He should at least take a third more. They should take a big hit in their cap. They should not be receiving all the room. Because the thing is, they were winning because of A-Rod's juicing, and they can't say they weren't, and they should take a penalty for this too.
Even if the Yankees spend, right now they're out. I mean, they're 4.5 games out of the wild card in what's been a very competitive race. And right now, with A-Rod out, we're already past free agency, where they could sign somebody, but we're past the trade deadline. So
they still
have cap space, but I think right now they're really reeling towards getting pushed out of the wild card.
They still have some guys that's on the deal that can come back.
Oh, yeah.
Robinson Cano.
Teixeira comes back.
Anderson, if he just come back?
Yeah, Granderson came back. Anderson's back.
He's back, yeah.
So that makes it.
Not quite back full strength.
If I can have a quick conversation about
Anderson's had more home runs than anyone else in the past 2 years.
That's right. One of the things I wanted to bring up is the fact, this quick off subject about the Yankees pitching. Are they too old and are they too out of shape? Is CC Sabathia not getting it done? Phil Hughes and Andy Pettit, come on.
I don't know if it's CC Sabathia not getting it done. I think it's you're not having Teixeira, Granderson, A-Rod, Jeter in your lineup. I mean, his ERA is like 3-something, right? I mean, he's having a good season. He has like over double-digit quality stars.
Yeah.
But he doesn't get run support from all those guys that he's had in the past couple seasons.
He's having an off year compared to previous seasons where he's had the power hitters. Yeah, I mean, pitchers have off years, and he's definitely having an off year. But he's still not.
But Pettit might be.
He's 33.
Pettit, I mean, he's up there in the age ranks.
And he's also up there in the weight ranks. If you think about it, I think he has.
If you remember the days of CC Sabathia and Prince Fielder in Milwaukee, earthquakes were recorded when they would jump. So
don't forget Jonathan Bronx.
Oh, Jonathan Bronx with the Dodgers.
I want to say a fact about Prince Fielder. Prince Fielder is the slowest player to ever hit an inside the park home run.
Really?
It's true.
He needed an oxygen mask after running home run.
Right.
All right, real quick, just to bring up Sabathia. In the month of July in 5 starts, he gave up 22 runs. Earned runs? Yeah, including 7. In his last 3 starts, he's given up 19 runs. So, CC Sabathia, the problem is not the offense, it's his pitching now.
He's having an off year. No argument about it.
Off year, is this the start of something bad, or is this just a slump?
I think it's a slump.
Do you think CC Sabathia comes?
I don't think he'll bounce back.
Do you think CC Sabathia comes back? Cy Young when it wins 20 games next season.
No, he'll bounce back.
Okay, could have a better year.
I think he's not going to be as bad as this year, but I think next year he's still going to be declining. He will never again win 20 games. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so for the sake of argument, do you think Yankee CC Sabathia was better or Indian CC Sabathia was better?
Indians.
Yeah, obviously Indian.
I don't know. I mean, when he had the hitters.
Look at the stats. Everyone look at the stats.
And of course, those games he was in Milwaukee were huge.
Yeah, literally they were huge. Okay, well, 19-7 in 2006 or 2007. Best year with the Yankees was 2009. So
he had better stats.
Okay, moving on. How many Eagles fans do we have in the house tonight?
One.
Just one.
And one man and their coach, you know.
Okay, so really weird conversation. Eagles preview. What can we expect from the Eagles this year since we have our Oregon expert?
Disappointment.
Hey, well, that's our Oregon State expert, a known hater of Oregon. Chip Kelly is a great coach. He's going to come to the NFL. He's going to put it into his system, and it's going to work great in the NFL. I'm going to tell you why.
16.
Everyone's going to come.
Michael Vick, that's the reason it's going to work. Michael Vick is a good
everyone's
quarterback.
gonna think
Everyone, one at a time. Okay.
Everyone's gonna come in thinking they're gonna do great. They're gonna start with a slump. Everyone's gonna.
Do you guys
really
remember
bad.
2011, the Dream Team? And
Oh,
then
Dream
lost?
Team! And a second
They're gonna
coach!
be horrible.
This is what Chip Kelly brings in, which is great in college because in the NFL, you know, you got attitudes, right? These guys get paid
Egos.
to play, all right? In college, you're nothing, okay? So Chip Kelly pretty much fucking owns you. And all he does is say, you have to hear this time, like you have to eat all his special milkshakes that he makes using smoothies. He has to have special stuff in it. And he's making these NFL guys do it, and they're not liking it at all. And this hurry up offense, you know,
It's not good.
there's some big guys in the NFL, and it's not going to do them so
There's
well.
a lot of
It's
coaches.
400-pound monsters.
Someone's gonna figure it out. And they're
It's-
gonna crush him.
Yeah, he'll win some games. He'll fool some people, but it's not going to be successful.
There's a lot of
Win loss projection. What do you think?
I'm going to say they're going to go 7-8.
So one game is gonna be rained out.
Yep.
One game.
7-8.
No, 7-8 and 1.
more
They'll
tie
tie
like
one.
that.
One tie.
7-8 and 1.
One
It's going to happen
tie.
again this year.
the Giants. The Eagles versus Cowboys game in Philadelphia 0-0.
It's going to be 7-8 and 1. I cannot wait.
Tony Romo's gonna
Tony
throw
Romo's
for
so
negative
sick.
4 yards.
Everyone's dogging on soccer, at least damn tie. The NFL is going to have one tie game again.
Okay, let me give my preview of the Cowboys versus Eagles game in Philadelphia. 10 interceptions by Michael Vick, 10 fumbles by Tony Romo. Every single Eagles and Dallas Cowboy wide receivers injured. It's just madness. They're bringing out the third
Oh,
stringers.
another butt fumble.
Oh, another butt fumble.
Wait. Is Riley Cooper?
Riley Cooper's a halftime entertainment. He's coming out. Riley Cooper breaks his leg and plays in a wheelchair. He's just on the field with a wheelchair. Okay, on a serious note, we'll go Carl, then we'll go to you, Blake. What do you think about how this season's gonna go for the Eagles?
I think they're not gonna make the playoffs. Most
Obviously.
likely. I think they're gonna be more like a 9-7, 8-8. But I think
Do
after
you think that much of improvements gonna
In
come
your
from them?
dreams.
Yes, I do, because Chip Kelly is going to
7-8-1.
implement a system that the NFL has never seen and has never been. I mean, coaches have said they've tried the spread offense in the NFL. It's never been the way Chip Kelly ran the offense. Kelly ran the best offense in college football history.
Wait, is that why he won national championships?
Oh. We all remember. We were all witnesses.
Hey, at least he's been to a BCS bowl other than Oregon State.
Oh.
We
I mean, at
were
least
one win away several years. I'm not saying.
yeah.
I'm not saying Oregon State's the shit because they're
We have
not.
had you guys on the show one of these times, but this time it's not to debate Oregon.
We're
not. Okay, Blake. Everyone give Blake his time to talk. What do you think?
So Eagles, this season I see vast improvements because the talent is there. It's just Fat Man Andy Reid was not supplying the talent. I mean,
That's a fact.
he should have been fired at least 2 years ago, and they just kept stringing him along with Donovan McNabb and all those teams. And those teams never got to the Super Bowl. I mean, they got to the Super Bowl, never won the Super Bowl. And I think Chip Kelly, give him a few years, and he can turn this team into a contender. And I think this year, vast difference, tough division, but I see the Cowboys struggling, the Giants being around 8-8, and definitely RG3's Redskins up there. But I think they could make an argument that they could be in second at the end of the year. So I either see 8-8 or 9-7.
Okay.
Definitely a vast difference.
Not 7-8-1.
No tie game. And I don't know if Michael Vick will be the starter, but I'm sure Barkley or Nick Foles will do a great job if they are so called to fulfill.
If there's a section in question, do you think it's Foles or Barkley?
I think it's Barkley, just from being an SC guy myself. I think he's got the leadership qualities.
At UCLA.
Okay. My turn to make my prediction. Best case scenario, Eagles finish 9-7. Chip Kelly is celebrated throughout the city of Philadelphia. Parades are had. Worst case scenario, 5-11. Chip Kelly has his own Facebook page that says, "Kill Chip Kelly, fire Chip Kelly." That's just my opinion. I think the key to success is don't allow the media to talk about the Eagles, because we all know what happens when the media talks about the Eagles.
Well, the thing is, with Chip Kelly this year, he's been he hasn't announced a starting quarterback, as you said about the Nick Foles, Matt Barkley having a possibility. He won't announce a starting quarterback. He hasn't let the media know a lot of things. He's very, I wouldn't call it secretive, but he's
secretive.
Yeah, okay.
Secretive. I'm not calling him secretive, but he's secretive.
Yeah.
So after Chip Kelly does not do well in the NFL, is he going to pull a Nick Saban and return to college football?
Dude, Nick Saban should be an NFL coach now.
He is.
No, the thing with Nick Saban is he runs an offense, and his defense might work in the NFL, but he doesn't run a good enough offense. He just runs kind of like
His offense is...
his offense.
running backs. It's TJ.
It's,
The thing is,
and having a quarterback who just doesn't fuck up often.
Yeah.
Okay. I see you. Okay, so I understand there's a certain rant that wanted to be had. We're going to give Blake his first ever national sports rant. Are you ready? It's on Tony Romo, and if Tony Romo, are you listening? Get out of the NFL, you suck. So,
I mean, Tony Romo, I do not understand how the Cowboys are giving you this max contract. I mean, year after year, missing the playoffs by one game. You have one game each season to prove yourself and prove that you can win. And literally, he started off as a replacement for, what was his name, a few years ago, when he got thrown in the starting role and the Cowboys did well. Forget his name. He was the old backup to...
John Kitna?
No, he was the guy that was the
What season?
quarterback to Tom Brady before Tom
Matt
Brady.
Castle.
Bledsoe?
Cowboys. Matt Castle didn't play for the Cowboys.
No, it wasn't Matt Castle.
Was it
But he was old.
But
Bledsoe?
Bledsoe, yes.
Okay, Bledsoe.
So
Oh,
when
yeah,
they
about
replaced
that.
Bledsoe, everybody thought Tony Romo was going to be the new face of the Cowboys. Well, guess what? How many playoff victories has he gotten you, and why is he getting paid in the top 10 of all the NFL quarterbacks? I just fail to understand how he fails to do the job year after year but gets paid big time when compared to other winning quarterbacks.
Alright. I can answer your question why he gets paid. Because he's basically Jerry Jones' son now.
Jerry Jones is big.
Yes, his bitch son. They're going fishing together. They're spending long romantic nights together. Jerry Jones is lonely, guys. And Tony Romo was there. He said, Jerry, I know it's been hard lately.
I'm there for you.
I will always be there. And then he sang I Will Always Love You, of course, the famous Whitney Houston song, and it was just beautiful. But not so much translating onto the field.
But after Jerry Jones dies in the next 3 years, that's going to all change.
I think they should just put Jerry Jones in a... He can't be killed, he's Jerry Jones. He's immortal, he's a vampire.
I mean, also about the Cowboys. They're the so-called America's team. They're the
No one
so-called
likes them.
Yankees of the NFL. But,
Everybody hates
how many titles have they won in the past decade? That's what I want to know.
Were there...
When is the last time they won the Super Bowl?
Last time they won the Super Bowl was in my birthday year, 1995.
It's been quite some time. So, they've definitely struggled, and I don't know why they have the name of
I thought it was Troy.
America's team.
Yeah, he's Troy.
Fun fact: Troy Aikman was the quarterback here at UCLA.
He was.
Yeah, he was before the accident. If you know what I'm saying. What? Okay. I just want to humiliate Tony Romo just a little bit more. I want to just talk about every single game he just blows out proportion. So let's go to 2012, guys. Redskins, Cowboys, Week 17. Can you say choke? 28-18 loss. 2011. It was the scene. New Year's Day. It was night. All the MetLife Field filmed to the MetLife Stadium filled to the brim with Giants fans. Rally towels. What do you have for us this year, Tony? 31-14. What are you doing, Tony?
You could make an argument that Mark Sanchez played more clutch in the postseason.
Hey, Mark Sanchez has made AFC conference championship games twice.
2009, guys. 2009.
Yeah.
Carl's gonna love this one. 2009. We finally made it past the first round. We beat the Eagles. Get destroyed by the Vikings. 34-3.
That was a great game. It was a really, really tight one, but I feel like the Vikings just barely pulled it out.
Last minute clutch.
Just the greatest quarterback of all time, Tony Romo.
The greatest last second catch.
Freaking down
Okay.
8. We would have won the Super Bowl. without Down 8.
Hey guys, 2008. The game's on the line. Cowboys, Eagles. Will it be close? No. 44-6. Cowboys. America's team. Get the bandwagon. 2007. We can do it this time. We can finally get past the first round.
13-3 season.
I'm trying to backtrack.
13-3 season, winning the NFC East. Now, Caroline, please tell us what happens.
We can do it. We can finally get past the first round.
Maybe this one. Maybe this
Well, they
one.
had a bye, didn't they?
They had a bye.
Yeah.
And, of course, they lose to the Giants after giving up a touchdown in the fourth quarter. So, Cowboys, the official logo of choking. And the last two ones I'll go to is the 2006 season where... do we even have to talk about this? The famous Tony Romo, I can't hold on to a ball for my life, and I can't put it on the ground for a game-winning field goal. Oh, was it the field goal?
Yeah,
It was a field goal. And they lost the game on that.
And that was Tony Romo's first choke of a long line of many consecutive chokings.
Oh, but you forget Week 17 against the Rams. A chance to make the playoffs. It's happening. It's finally happening. Lose to the Rams 20-10.
But that wasn't with Romo.
Oh, it wasn't with Romo? Oh, well.
Maybe he's the backup, just a curse.
But do you know Romo was undrafted? Did you know that? Romo was undrafted. Did you know that? You guys know
Who
that?
would want him?
The Dallas Cowboys!
Yeah.
Maybe the New York Jets.
All right.
Just that.
Okay, who's better, Romo or Sanchez?
Oh.
That's like comparing poop.
I mean, if you're talking about the postseason, Sanchez.
Yes,
If you're
Sanchez.
talking about the regular
Regular
season,
season.
Romo.
If you're talking about fumbling ability, it's
If you're talking about football, neither.
You're talking about knitting, then that's pretty close, guys.
Yeah, man, I think.
I think Tony Romo has the edge on that
If
one.
you're talking about off-season vacations, it's pretty close. It's pretty close,
I love
battle.
Romo on offseason.
Romo.
Okay,
Yeah.
he knows how to golf at least.
Yeah,
He's
he's a pretty good golfer.
Yeah.
Imagine at lovemaking with
He's better
Jerry
golfer than
Jones.
football player.
It's the Law of Nights in Paris. On that note, thank you for joining us. Stay tuned for this week because we're gonna have a lot of shows, and we'll see you guys later.